Gangster rap, R-rated homages, and the shell shock of realizing that the world really is different these days. TMNT Mutant Mayhem is equal parts coming of age and midlife crisis. There's no question that Master Splinter defines what it means to be a great father and displays a sense of wisdom and respect. That doesn't go unnoticed by anyone in the audience. Still, it is a little questionable that he would let his teenage sons have deadly weapons.
That seems very dangerous.
Eat danger for breakfast.
When it's shown that Splinter teaches the turtles how to fight through old martial arts movies and educational videos he finds on VHS and YouTube, it's hard not to relate. Let's face it, most parents nowadays likely turn to YouTube at some point just to teach their kids something. However, that doesn't mean you give them weapons that could injure someone else or themselves. Sure, by the time we see them as true Ninja Turtles, they're well equipped to handle their sharp and dangerous weapons. But it needs to be remembered that they're still teenagers and have a reckless mentality that can't be easily suppressed. After all, they do nearly kill April with a ninja star when they're throwing their weapons at watermelons. And Donnie does get stabbed in the leg with one of Raph's sais when they fight the thieves in the garage. The Turtles would be nothing without their weapons, but putting these weapons in the hands of teenagers might not have been the most well-thought-out plan. Just saying. While Mutant Mayhem is a nostalgic experience simply because it's based on a long-running and meaningful pop culture franchise like TMNT, there's also some added nostalgia for adults in just seeing the Turtles be teenagers. Just watching the Turtles play around NYC and stay out past Splinter's deadlines probably brings most adults back to their own teenage years. It was a time when the responsibilities and stakes didn't feel as high, and there was so much life ahead of you that you got to fully live in the moment. Even the way they're just so unabashed about their energy and how much they get to be themselves is nostalgic of those teenage years. It's not to say there aren't pros to being an adult, but watching these teen heroes feels like an authentic trip back in time. It's an experience that instantly latches onto adult viewers and acts as a heartwarming and personal trek down memory lane.
Enough talk! I dream about fighting every night!
You've got a rage problem, right?
It's not a problem!
There's a flip side to feeling a little nostalgic for the years of being a rebellious teenager, of course. To be honest, parents and adult viewers will likely find themselves relating to Splinter more than they ever did before, especially when it comes to the Turtles disobeying his orders. When they stay out past curfew or keep their activities a secret, adult viewers will likely struggle not to side with Splinter a bit. After all, he did experience humans trying to harm him and his kids when he went to the human world, so his caution is justified, albeit maybe a little overbearing. The sheer idea of Splinter's kids not listening to him will instantly connect with parents.
Boys, where have you been? I've been freaking out!
Splinter's attempts to reconnect with his kids in slightly embarrassing but heartfelt ways easily speaks to parents much more, and that scene of him looking at photos of them all will probably hit adults right in the gut. Even the realization he has about his parenting and letting his kids make their own discoveries is a moment that adults will recognize as a lesson for them over younger viewers. So despite some parents and adult viewers coming to Mutant Mayhem totally loving the Turtles, they might come out relating with Splinter in a completely unexpected way. Despite being stuck in the sewers for most of their life, movies and pop culture are a prevalent part of the Turtles' DNA.